I'm really happy and pleased that we are today receiving this big, massive building technically from His Excellency, the Ambassador of the People's Republic of China. This building did not just come anyhow, but it is true. This is a confirmation of our cordial and good relations between the the government of the Republic of South Sudan and the People's Republic of China. It is a confirmation that our relations are good, and as such, this is the outcome of all this. This is not the first facility, or this is not the first aid that we receive from China, but the people of South Sudan had ever been beneficiaries of the Chinese government aids. We appreciate that, and we thank you, Ambassador. We thank the government of China and the People's Republic of China for this great task. We are really thankful, and today we are receiving this facility. In fact, we call it a technical handing over. We call it a technical handing over because this is not the final handing over. This is only to facilitate or to enable us and the staff of the SSBC to introduce them into this facility. With these modern equipments in it, the staff of the SSBC needs to be introduced, trained, and prepared so that they can take over these tasks. So it is a step towards the final handing over. We'll hand it over when all these equipments are tested, proved efficient, to be working efficiently, and the engineers and the staff of the SSBC are trained and prove that they are now competent and capable of managing these equipments. It is thereafter that will make a grand launching here, because this is not the time now. We'll not be talking a lot, but we will only be receiving this in order to start the facilitation. The only task which is accomplished now and finalized is the construction of this building by the company. Thank you very much for the company that constructed this massive building. It is a nice building and will last for years to come. It will go for a century or more, the way I see it. This is a landmark in South Sudan. As is stated earlier by the MD, we will be witnessing a real progress in this particular field. In the field of broadcasting, this is where we need to tell the world that we are now, with the help of our friends, the Chinese, we are now moving forward and will be in a position to catch up with the world soon. I say this because up to now, the SSBC is only visible in the satellite. And for the terrestrial, it is only here in Juba and no more. So we are not actually, all these facilities that have been operating all this time are only in to serve the people of Juba and the diaspora, for those lucky ones who have the satellite. But with this building now, we'll be in a position to progress and extend our services to the people of South Sudan. So I say thank you very much, Your Excellency, the Ambassador, for this wonderful job that you have rendered to the people of South Sudan. For the SSBC, I say, you are, and we will be undergoing a real challenge. You have seen the building and how clean it is. Will you really be competent and capable of keeping it, maintaining it as it is now? This is your task. This is your task, and it is your duty to make sure that you maintain it as you receive it. We don't want any degradation in this building. It must be properly kept. For the technical staff and the engineers, you are under duty to make sure that all the equipments that are in this building are properly managed and maintained. Any negligence will not be tolerated, for your information. Any negligence will not be tolerated. Kalamata Malaysia, Mafi. This is something paid by the government of China from the pockets of the people of China to you, to the people of South Sudan. And you are under duty to make sure that these facilities are properly managed and protected and properly kept. So you have a real challenge. Mr. MD, this is your task, and from now onwards make sure that those who will be attending this training, they attend in time, they come in time. There is no question of us, Walaya, Mindana, all these will not be accepted. We are trying our level best to ensure that SSBC continues, and it continues to render services to the people. And we will continue to do that. This idea of us having so many employees appearing in the Yom Kippur should not happen again. This idea of relying on volunteers. Meanwhile, we have a lot of staff here who are employed, who are employees of this institution, but they are not there, and only to find that the institution is being managed or being run by volunteers and part-timers. This is not acceptable. Anybody who does not perform his functions and duties will have to go, so that we bring a competent person who is capable of doing that. That is one. Number two, in last time when we did the groundbreaking here, I said, SSBC, be prepared to separate the channels. We have the English channel, and in this we have only one channel, and in this channel you get a program now in English, the next program is in Arabic, and vice versa. This should not happen again now. This must be separated. The Arabic channel should continue as Arabic channel, so that I'm not shocked when I'm following the news in Arabic and I don't know English. So when the news in Arabic, when I follow the channel, the Arabic channel, I follow it closely. And if I follow the English channel, I follow it to the end. Not to be shocked by people speaking in English, and after, in the next program, others will be talking in Arabic. What about if I don't know the two languages? What will be, how will I benefit from the SSBC? This should start from now. On this training, these programs should start now. And if they were not prepared, then that is a different thing. Because I gave these directives earlier when this building was not there. And now it is time to operationalize these programs. SSBC must make sure that all the programs are organized. Should be organized in the sense that you come out with a program of the week. I will not be talking to you about program of the month, which will be the ultimate aim. But you start with the program of the week. From this day to this day, there are certain fixed programs that must appear all the time. That is SSBC, you need to set up a committee for evaluation of songs that are played, because there are some songs and some songs that are not wanted. They must be evaluated first before it is taken to the media. Any song that is not accepted should not be played anyhow. This idea of collecting any fananin somewhere and bringing them to the SSTV with those shapy appearances will not be acceptable. Anybody who has appears in the screen of the SSBC must be presentable. Must be presentable. Because this is a national TV which represents the face of the people of South Sudan. If you begin to bring people of that type, then that is a different thing. You are passing a wrong message. Your Excellency, this is not time for talking. When we come and make the official launching, then this is the time when we will have a lot to say. With that, I thank you very much, Your Excellency, the Ambassador. I thank the government and the people of China for this wonderful gift that you have given us. And I assure you that we will make real use of this, and it will benefit the people of South Sudan now and forever.
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It's a great pleasure to attend the handover ceremony of the China-aided project of broadcasting facilities in South Sudan. Today is a special day. It marks that the magnificent building behind us and its supporting facilities will be officially handed over to the South Sudanese government and SSBC. It also brings a new opportunity for the development of the broadcasting and TV industry of South Sudan. According to the exchange of notes between the government of the People's Republic of China and the government of the Republic of South Sudan on November 24, 2017, the Chinese government agreed to aid in the construction of the project of broadcasting facilities and assigned the project to China Dalian International Group. After more than 3 years of hard work and overcoming the impact of COVID-19 pandemic, the project was completed as scheduled with great efforts from both sides. The project is not only the crystallization of the common wisdom and the sweat of the people of both sides, but also another new milestone in the friendship between China and South Sudan. The project handed over includes a new television studio production building, a new transmitter room with auxiliary buildings, and a 120-meter high self-supporting tower. Additionally, we provide SSBC with all supporting equipment as well as a series of sessions of training and technical service so that the technicians and engineers of SSBC can manage and operate the new facilities on their own. During the construction process, workers from China and South Sudan cooperated closely to push forward the project efficiently and to promote the friendship between China and South Sudan. A total of 736 South Sudanese workers and 127 Chinese workers participated in the project, which promoted local employment effectively, cultivated a considerable number of technicians, and contributed to the capacity building of South Sudan. As everyone knows, the broadcasting and TV industry plays an essential role in modern society, contributes to the economic development, cultural prosperity, technical progress and people's national happiness. The Chinese government has always attached great importance to the development of the broadcasting and TV industry, has made great achievements and accumulated rich experience in this area. So we are willing to share our experience and carry out relevant cooperation with our South Sudanese friends. Although South Sudan has different national conditions and development stage from China, I believe that the development and prosperity of the broadcasting and TV industry are also of great significance to South Sudan. After the handover of the project, with South Sudanese radio and television channels and signal quality greatly increased and improved, South Sudanese people will have access to high quality radio and TV programs and enjoy the upgrading of communication technology. South Sudan's broadcasting and TV industry has a bright future of great development. Since the establishment of China-South Sudan diplomatic relations 12 years ago, the two countries have carried out a series of practical cooperation in the fields such as energy, infrastructure, healthcare, and education. The completion of the China-aided project of broadcasting facilities in South Sudan marks that we have opened up a brand new field of cooperation. I believe that under the framework of Belt and Road Initiative, the Forum on China-Africa Cooperation, and through the joint efforts of both sides, China-South Sudan relations will continue to deepen. So I sincerely hope, wish South Sudan peace, stability, and prosperity. May China and South Sudan enjoy everlasting friendship. Thank you. 是吧？